We have to control the media. We are the Khaira Ummah. It's our job to deliver the message of truth to the whole humanity. We aren't doing it. Wallah, we aren't doing it. It's a shame on us. We require that we should have full-time Islamic satellite channels. We don't have a single. We have channels owned by Muslim countries, various, but they are not Islamic Dawah channels. On those Muslim countries, you may see dramas, you may see Western movies, all sorts of things you see. What we want, Islamic Dawah channels. Even the Qadianis have it. Do you know that Qadianis, MTV, Muslim TV, run by Qadianis, being from London. Handful of the people, handful there. It's a shame on us. What are we doing? It's a shame on us. What are we doing? It's a shame on us. What are we doing? There are talks in the Muslim world, oh, inshallah, within 1 year the channel is going to be launched. I'm hearing since IRF has started, since 7 years I'm hearing, the channel is going to come, the channel is going to come. Every time I travel, channel is going to come. We have the petrodollars with us, but we don't have a single Islamic full-time Dawah channel. It's a shame on us. How many Islamic channels do we have? I know of many Muslims owning many entertainment channels. Many, 5, 10, 20, many. I don't want to name them, you may be knowing. They have groups of channels. How many Islamic channels do we have? How many channels we have for Dawah? The first one that was launched was by Qadianis, MTVA, Muslim TV Ahmadiyya. Muslim TV Ahmadiyya, and it even comes in UAE, in Dubai. The first one that was launched was by Qadianis, MTVA, Muslim TV Ahmadiyya. The first one that was launched was by Qadianis, MTVA, Muslim TV Ahmadiyya.
और जो तरीका हमने इख्तियार किया, हमारा ख्याल ये था कि हम उनको मुल्क से निकाल रहे हैं, उसका उनको फायदा हुआ है। उनको लंदन में एक बड़ा मरकज कायम करने का मौका मिला और सारी दुनिया में वो एंटीना के जरिए से, डिश के जरिए से पहुंच रहे हैं। तो ये सारी दुनिया में वो एंटीना के जरिए से, डिश के जरिए से पहुंच रहे हैं। तो ये सारी दुनिया में वो एंटीना के जरिए से, डिश के जरिए से पहुंच रहे हैं। तो ये और अपने इस रवैये को तब्दील करें, इसका कोई फायदा और कोई हासिल नहीं होता। जितना इस रवैये ने इस्लाम को नुकसान पहुंचाया है और उन लोगों को फायदा पहुंचाया, आप उसका अंदाजा नहीं कर सकते।
Argumentiert, wenn die gehen über die Straße, die sind sich besser am Bewegen als wir. Die machen Broschüren, die haben Moscheen, die haben Radiosender, die haben Fernsehsender in England. Ja? Und um ihren Dalal zu verbreiten, Fernsehsender in England. Ja? Und um ihren Dalal zu verbreiten, Fernsehsender in England. Ja? Und um ihren Dalal zu verbreiten.
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala could see far into the future and realize that we would be in a time of a global family where a word from Arabia needed to reach Africa and Asia and America and the islands, and he created these things for that purpose.
दुनिया के किनारों तक पहुंचाऊंगा।
It is thus that in this day and age, especially for the young generation, these are the tools of Quran. And by Allah's grace, through radio and television and satellite and this MTA system we have here and the internet, the Holy Quran is reaching all of us by God's grace, and we should take advantage of these devices and the blessing of these devices and these technologies to bring the Quran into our lives.
MTA is that living sign of the truth of Hazrat Masih Maud alayhi salatu wassalam. And it's that grand gift of Allah Ta'ala in sustenance of Khilafat-e-Haqqa, which cannot be a result of any human effort.
It's a light. It's the most beautiful, bright white light that anyone could ever imagine.
Since its humble beginnings from a small studio in the Fazl Mosque, we're now broadcasting on over 3 channels.
ये एक मुस्तकिल जिहाद है, एक मुस्तकिल कोशिश है, एक मुस्तकिल स्ट्रगल है, एक मुस्तकिल तबलीग है।
We answer to our Imam and we answer to one God, And that is something that no other channel can do except MTA.
लब्बैक या हबीब मन लब्बैक सैयदी.
MTA is privileged to be under the direct guidance and supervision of Hadrat Khalifatul Masih Ayyadahullah Ta'ala bin Nasr al-Aziz.
Seeing that firsthand definitely strengthens your faith and definitely has an impact, and it actually makes you realize how fortunate we are to be working in such an organization which is so closely linked to Khilafat.
You can imagine if back 1400 years ago the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam had pulled out one of these gadgets from his pocket and said, one day every single word of revelation will be contained in this, in a human voice, and will travel far and wide throughout the world. Imagine what people would have thought if they had seen one of those gadgets. They would have thought it was sheer madness. How can a stone, a piece of metal, speak and contain the word of God? But we look back now and we laugh and we understand, oh, their sheer ignorance of the power of God to convey his word.
The staff in MTA, be it a volunteer, a full-time worker or a Waqf, all have the passion to portray the true message of Islam.
Within our team, we have so many different backgrounds, and we're all striving for a common cause, a common goal, a common good.
You'll see volunteers from all walks of life, whether they're doctors or lawyers or students.
It's not the same every day, so the team needs to be ready for that.
और वो ऐसे जोश और जज्बे के साथ काम कर रहे हैं गोया उन्हें पाबंद किया गया हो, जबकि वो पाबंद नहीं है. वो अपनी खुशी, अपने ज़ौक़, अपने शौक़ और अपनी मर्ज़ी से काम करने के लिए आते हैं.
And by the grace of Allah, the department is working like clockwork.
Thus, as we look at all these machines and gadgets and inventions and technology nowadays, they were not created just for communication or education or stimulation of the human mind. Their purpose was much grander than that. Their purpose was to enable the beautiful message of the Holy Quran to reach every single habitation, every single home, every single human heart in this day and age.
MTA इंटरनेशनल में इस वक्त मैनेजमेंट बोर्ड के मतहत 14 डिपार्टमेंट काम कर रहे हैं, जिनमें कुल 122 मर्द और 63 ख़वातीन हैं जो लगभग से 24 घंटे खिदमत अंजाम दे रहे हैं, और इनमें से अक्सरियत वॉलंटियर्स की है. MTA